Hello and welcome back to Tom Debates Tom. I'm Tom Merritt, and today I will be debating Tom Merritt about phone envy. Does it exist? Let me tell you what I think about phone envy. Phone envy, just in case you don't understand, is the concept that people upgrade to a phone that they don't need because it's the newest, freshest thing. And there's a lot of debate about whether phone envy is causing people to waste money. Now, my position on phone envy is this. I think that it does exist to an extent, but it's exaggerated. I think most people buy a phone and keep it until it doesn't work well for them anymore. And if they experience phone envy, it's in sort of an abstract way of like, gosh, I wish I had the money to get that new Samsung phone. It sure looks nice, but they'll only act on it when it's actually time to upgrade. Now, I don't know how you could possibly disagree with that, but let's just see what happens. Did it to me again? I don't know how you could possibly disagree with this. I wouldn't be here if I couldn't possibly disagree with you, and I do. Phone envy is real, and yes, there are a lot of sensible people like me out there that say, oh, that looks nice, but I'm not going to waste my money on it. In fact, let me rephrase what you said, but there are a lot of idiots in the world too, and they will go and waste their money. And why do they do that? Because these companies make slight improvements sound like they are the best, most revolutionary thing in the world, right? Oh, it's a little bit skinnier. Oh, the lens has 15 more bloody bloops in it, and you only had 10 bloody bloops in yours, so you better get the new one. People fall for that stuff, and they shouldn't. Phone envy not only is stupid, but it should be combated. It should be made illegal. No. Well, this will be an easy one to hit a little softballs. No, phone envy should not be made illegal. I don't even know how you'd write a law that makes phone envy illegal. But if I may just backpedal for you for a second, I think what you're trying to say is there are more people that fall for the marketing than I'm admitting. And I can't disagree with you that there's a lot of marketing out there. That makes marginal improvements feel like major improvements. But there's also major improvements. You're talking about lenses and f-stops and megapixels, and those are real measurements. And I or you may not care so much about photography, but a lot of people really do care about the photography quality of their phones. So not all of the marketing is useless. Some of it is actually real stuff that people need to know. And in the end, most people don't waste their money on phones. I don't know of too many stories of people who lost their jobs and their friends and are now unable to provide for themselves because they bought a phone. You know, it's not gambling. This is going to be easy. Hey, nobody light a match, because that straw man could go up at any moment that he just set up. Yeah, so the homeless guy on the corner isn't there because he had phone envy. I don't think that disproves my point. The fact that some people like photography and know that bloody bloops or megapixels or whatever, it doesn't make any difference. The fact of the matter is they market to you in a way that makes you spend money you don't need to, especially when phones last 3, 4, 5 years these days. I know it because I have friends who have phones that are that old. And if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see this many phones being out there, and you wouldn't see all these stories about like, oh no, the phone people are in trouble because people aren't upgrading the phones as much anymore. The only reason we even see these new models is because phone envy exists. I almost don't think I need to respond because he undermined his own argument there at the very end by saying that phone companies think they're in trouble. But, hey, you know what? We're going to leave it there. You tell us, phone envy, something that is, exists but really isn't a big deal, or the decline of Western civilization? Not the decline of, it's just bad. Is phone envy bad? Tell us in the comments. And thanks for watching.